Hey everybody, it's Eri from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. Allow me to talk just a little bit about Ripple and XRP. Most of the XRP holders have learned that Ripple has a new hire. And based on the notification that went out on Twitter Tuesday the 12th, the position is a senior vice president of engineering. Unfortunately, across many of the online medias, we saw headlines like this: XRP tumbles despite former Amazon exec joining Ripple as engineering lead. The person who wrote this article as a staff writer for Cointelegraph, his name is Turner Wright, and it's obvious from just a quick glance at his Twitter feed that he is nothing but a BTC maxi. And that's fine. You can be a maxi, but you shouldn't be writing for Cointelegraph. And Cointelegraph is really irresponsible for letting those kinds of headlines go out. And the reason why is because the numbers don't lie. All you need to do is look at the gains that have occurred since we had this major pullback. And the XRP gains have been more than Bitcoin in the last 12, 13, 14 hours. In fact, when I started this video, XRP was up 5% and BTC was only up 2%. So I just think that really we need to look at people who have been in the space for a very long time and that have a very, I think, adult, cooperative point of view. This is Erik Voorhees, and if you don't know who he is because you're new to this space, I want you to really discover, because he's been a voice since 2011. He founded the company ShapeShift in 2014 with seed capital from Roger Ver and Barry Silbert. He went on to raise a second round from the digital currency group Bitfinex, Bitcoin Capital, just to name a few. And one of the original influencers in this space tweeted out on the 11th that it was his hope that for 2021, that the Bitcoin maxis stop smelling their own farts, that Ethereum maxis stop daydreaming of rainbows and pickles, and the number go up, noise goes down, and everyone in crypto realizes that this stuff's starting to get real. So build, focus, plan, and cooperate. I think that is really good advice. You know, there are some great videos out there, right? And this is one that Erik was in that I think I have watched more than 10 times. It's where he has a great debate with Peter Schiff, who is a gold bug maxi. And I do believe this is one of the most repeatable 1 hour plus videos on the internet. Only second to my very favorite, which is Sting and Shaggy. This is the Tiny Desk concert from July 2019. And I can see that I'm not the only one that think the same. There are 21+ million people who have watched this video. I'm going to put the links to both of these in the description below, and I hope that you find that both of them are repeatable as well. So back to Devraj Varadhan. He is the person who is going to take the position that Chris Kannan had, and that's who he's replacing. Chris was a computer science major from Stanford who joined Ripple all the way back in 2015. And you can find that the old Ripple account, which is Ripple Labs, tweeted this out. In fact, that old account hasn't really tweeted since October 2017 when they announced the partnership with the Gates Foundation. So before Ripple, Kannan was actually at RippleWorks for 4 years prior to that. And that was a company that was co-founded by Chris Larsen. So he really gave, 10 years of his career to Ripple management. I do wish him the best. I can't find out where he's going. I checked his LinkedIn page, so it doesn't tell us where he's headed. But as for Devraj, well, one can really find a lot in your digital footprint. In fact, I think it actually shows too much. I think that I think some of this privacy needs to be taken back some way, somehow. I hope to see that in my lifetime, because our digital footprint just has too much information out there. I was looking for something, to show what kind of talent he was going to be able to bring the engineering team at Ripple, and I could find a lot of other things like his base pay at Amazon. I could find the house that he purchased in December 2018, how many bedrooms it has, how many bathrooms. I can see his backyard. I can even find his political contributions, and it seems like it's just too much to have out there. I will tell you, though, he has some very interesting patents, and he also co-authored an article when he was with Amazon. He was part of the consumer experience at Amazon early on in his career. So in 2005, he wrote this user experience of how buying loose diamonds online can be improved. And I read it, and it was very, very good. So according to the Ripple page on LinkedIn, the median tenure is 1.9 years. So anybody who stays 3, 4, 5, 6 years, that is really phenomenal in this space. And the total headcount, has gone down just a little bit, like 1% in the last 6 months, according to LinkedIn. And of course, they're using their algorithms. And so we don't know if it's exactly spot on, but it probably is close. However, I want to remind you that even though we have seen a lot of people leave recently, many positive and big picture developments continue to bring this company Ripple forward with their vision to execute on solutions that have real problems, and that using XRP, the digital asset, especially when it comes to being a bridge currency for CBDCs, to transact in a direct exchange. And what I'm talking about is that there is a new promotion. It's a new position, and that would be James Wallace. He's now the vice president of RippleX as of January 2021, and he is going to make the central bank and their CBDCs a reality using RippleNet technology. And you can see there he is right there. And Ripple sees the future of fiat is going to be these central bank digital currencies, and you can launch these CBDCs as an asset on the Ripple technology. And as he wrote in an article that was published on the 6th of January, to really realize their full potential, the CBDCs must embrace interoperability. And so he goes on to say that this universal interoperability hinges on the use of open standards and neutral bridge assets optimized for speed, scalability, and cost to free up capital and enable the unrestricted movement of value between the CBDCs. So a neutral bridge asset will allow the frictionless value movement between various CBDCs without requiring each one to solve the liquidity challenges inherent in cross-border transactions. RippleNet's on-demand liquidity allows financial institutions to transact in real time multiple global markets using the digital asset XRP as a bridge currency. XRP is faster, less costly, and more scalable than any other digital asset, making it the ideal instrument in bridging two different currencies quickly and efficiently. The solution can also support the direct exchange of CBDCs. So I think I want to say congratulations to James. And I do see he also now has 3 management positions open for the central banks, 1 in London, 1 in New York, and another technical partner manager for central banks in San Francisco. So I hope these are filled quickly, and you all know the one key word: onwards. I was going to talk about this, which I think I'm going to save to tomorrow because I am feeling like this one is long enough, and if I really go into a deep discussion on this one, I probably will double the size of this video, and I don't want to do that tonight. So I'm going to leave it here, let you know this is coming tomorrow, but I did see just before I went to hit the record button that the Working Money channel put out a video on this, and so I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet, but I could tell by his title that he is discussing. This is another attorney who is bringing his opinion of the Ripple and SEC lawsuit, and it's quite interesting because it talks about what if the SEC were to restrict all of the XRP tied up in escrow from ever being able to be used again, meaning that the current volume that is circulating would be the total circulating volume from here on forward. And yeah, it's an interesting thing to think about. I know that I was on a quick live that that Sam did, and yeah, we were talking about how probably the SEC is most likely going to, in my opinion, going to have some push on Ripple to control, or to, if not control, they're going to have a push on how the future distribution of XRP is in the escrow. I think so. That's just my opinion. I said that just like days after the suit became public, and yeah, this is definitely something to think about. Anyway, I'm going to dive deeper into this video tomorrow, and I'm getting sidetracked, and what I really want to do is talk about something that you'll really want to experience when you come to Japan. So let's jump to the fluff. What I'm going to talk about, and actually if you go to Italy or if you go to Spain, you'll find that this is very, very common too, but it's ink squid, in this case, pasta, spaghetti. But the ink squid, which is so yummy, don't turn up your nose, because until you try it, you really don't know how yummy it is. And I am talking about it because I went out to dinner last night. We can go out in Tokyo for dinner until 8 p.m. at night. Actually, restaurants have to really stop serving at 7. Last orders are at 7, and then all the restaurants in Tokyo now have to close at 8. But I did go out, and an amazing thing, I'm getting totally sidetracked. The amazing thing is I sat next to, without knowing it until halfway through the dinner, I was sitting next to a senior VP at PricewaterhouseCoopers. She has been in that position, well, she's been working for the company for 25 years, but we had just the most amazing conversation after we both learned what each one of us are doing. Anyway, wow, that was just really, we call it ENN. It's when you have a kind of a one of those moments. It was a real N moment for both of us, actually. Anyway, so when I was there, I had a new recipe that was invented by the owner chef, and it was an ink squid mashed potato with mozzarella cheese on top. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it was unbelievable. It was so yummy. But I wanted to just show you that this is an example of an ink squid bun at Burger King in Japan. This was a limited edition, and it's not uncommon. Also, I can find always the ink squid ice cream. And just please, when you come to Japan, seek this out, because it is so yummy. And if you have a good Spanish connection, you can buy the ink squid usually already in a jar, or if you can't travel right now, there is on eBay Market Tokyo, and this particular marketplace has the ink squid that you can buy, and they will ship it to you. And I think it's pretty reliable website. They've been doing business on eBay since 2011, and they have over 11,000 in feedback, so I think it's pretty good. But I'm telling you, just do try, because it was just, and then try it with your own recipe with the ink squid in a mashed potato. You'll be so surprised. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.